Hello and welcome to the Ducking Review Show, the bumper edition. It's an exciting episode. We've got Martin in the studio.
Hello.
Hello. He's already watched me fuck up one introduction.
and swear.
Yeah.
That's alright.
It doesn't take long.
We've got the little explicit E now, it's fine.
It is, we're allowed to swear. As always, I'm Carl and I'm joined by Matt.
Hello.
And Lee.
Hello.
We're going to be taking a look at trailers, as we always do. You probably know the format by now. You probably know it better than us. I'm on holiday at the moment, so I'm more drunk than normal. Something to keep in mind. Shall we get straight into things? So why is Martin here? Martin's been on a couple of other podcasts. Which one was it? The first one?
Yeah, I was on the
First
inaugural
one,
podcast.
Yeah.
I did a phone-in, which was very exciting. And I talked about my favourite subject, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, we've sort of hired you as the Adam Sandler expert.
And I've got some more Adam Sandler treats for you tonight. What I'm going to do is a game, the Rotten Tomatoes game, which I've stolen from Matt Allison, who's the creator of Rotten Tomatoes, and he does this game on the Adam Carolla podcast. So I've stole that, and we're going to play that tonight.
We play it at work, don't we?
Yeah, when we're really busy but don't want to do anything.
I hope no one listens to this. Well, not generally, but at work. And it fills our time. So we're not doing a retro trailer review.
No
we've
retro trailer. 3 normal trailers. We're going to then do the quiz. I guess before we start, wanted to mention that Ant-Man comes out on the 17th.
Oh yeah.
Didn't we? We talked about
You're right.
So that fits into this like catchment, but we talked about Ant-Man ages ago, like second or third podcast about the trailer, so we're not going to redo that trailer.
We've got some other gems.
We
gave it like, I think we gave it 4s. I gave it a 4, I think, maybe a 5. It looks really good. The trailer was really funny. There's a new trailer that's probably got more jokes in it.
It's got a lot more of the film in it, isn't it? Isn't it? Hasn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I haven't watched it for that reason.
Did it? Like, we already liked the film, so I guess the trailer didn't make us want to see
Yeah.
it more. But although it did, but we already really wanted to see it.
Yeah, so I guess hopefully we should go see that all together.
Yeah,
Or see it and maybe have a bit of a chat like we did with Mad Max.
yeah, we'll do that
About the film when
another
it's
time.
already come out.
I've got no idea which podcast it was.
It's like the second or the third one.
Yeah, well, the best thing to do, obviously, is to go
Third
back
one.
and listen to all of them if you haven't
Like,
already.
Yeah, the second one was Spectre,
Yeah.
and then it must be the third one.
Trouble is, we're all like we've been doing this a lot now, haven't we? So
Yeah.
too many episodes. Go back, check them all out. You can tweet in at duckingpod, and you can email us at theduckingpodcast@gmail.com. And I think next week we've got a bonus pod as well. Although we said we wouldn't do another one and we'd have a break. Lee's cracked the whip and made us do something else.
We love
A Disney Ducking Review Show.
A very Disney duck.
Very Disney Duck.
Didn't we end up being like crispy fried Donald Duck or something?
Yeah. We've already recorded that one, so that's why we're talking
Don't ruin
about
the magic.
it. Well, we've ruined it already.
Oh.
We're talking about it.
Is that the classic Disney films, or does that include Disney Pixar?
Doesn't
as
include Pixar.
Well, I found out.
No,
Towards the end.
Spoilers.
Whatever.
Lee changed his
Lee
mind.
moved the goalposts.
I did
on it.
not.
well? Wall-E's the best.
Oh.
No, that's a Pixar.
But shot down your first input.
Slap!
Yeah. Get used to that. He's a dick.
So yeah, first film.
Sorry, let's get on with the show. Ted 2, written by and directed by
Seth Macfarlane.
so Family Guy fame.
I mean,
That was a big lull we got there.
yeah.
I like Family Guy. I was
Alright.
loading my notes.
I was
Professional Carl.
I thought Lee was going to take over.
So yes, Seth MacFarlane. He wrote and directed the first one. He's famous for Family Guy and American Dad,
And Cleveland Show.
the Cleveland
Oh,
Show.
yeah.
Everyone doesn't remember that.
No, Matt really.
I really like it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I
The
thought it was
song's
better than he got
awesome.
credit for as well.
Yeah.
I only saw a bit of it.
The song's
Um,
wicked.
Part of me is like, I'm a little bit over Family Guy now. It was funny like 10 years ago. And you know, it still is funny, but like I'm just not that bothered about watching it anymore.
It's getting into Simpsons territory now.
Yeah.
It's coming around.
But literally, I watched the episode the other night.
How does this fit into that? Like, is this a product of it being too many episodes and too many seasons? They've had to go into a different thing, or do you think it's just off the back of?
I just think you make.
Yeah.
Just think you make more money from films.
Ted. Yeah.
Well, it's similar humour. It's the same thing as what Family Guy is, isn't it? But yeah.
Well, that's what I've got to say mostly about the trailer. Is it is very much just it's the same voice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm just gonna go through the cast a little bit.
Oh.
So we've got Mark Wahlberg. He's the lead.
Do you like him?
In some things, yeah. Not in everything. Like he's good in.
What about as a man?
Yeah, as a person.
He comes across as
Give
alright.
me a character description.
Seems alright, doesn't he? But you're not sure.
He makes burgers as well, doesn't
Does he? I don't know.
Meet the Wahlbergs?
Meet the Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Really?
On like one of those shitty channels.
Is it really?
Spike.
Yeah, or like
Wow.
Watch or whatever it's called. It's like
Yeah.
a classic.
Alibi.
Mark's
Yeah,
Wahlberg.
Like it is something like that.
It would make sense because he didn't need to kill a man. Anyway.
That's before he was famous, though, wasn't it? Yeah, so he's in it.
What that means.
Seth MacFarlane, when he was a kid, he got done for like assaulting someone, and then he got
Seth MacFarlane?
No, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh right.
I thought you were going to say like a teddy bear or something, and that's where this film
And
came
that's
from.
what we said. Like, anyway, we're going really like off piece, aren't we? So yeah, Seth MacFarlane is Ted, the title character. He's a teddy bear with the mind of an arsehole.
Yeah, are we going to say that? I don't know. Would you say the mind
It's
of an
basically
arsehole?
it's Peter Griffin crossed with Brian the dog. He's a bear.
A lovable arsehole?
Don't know. How much can you look an arsehole?
Well,
Right, the less said about that probably right now the better.
Amanda Seyfried is in the trailer.
is that
Oh,
what
it's
you
in the
say her
film.
name?
Yeah, Amanda
I always call her
Seyfried.
Siegfried.
Yeah, well, it's Seyfried. It's S-E-Y.
She replaced the old leading
Mi-
lady.
Yeah,
Mila
Mila Kunis
Kunis.
isn't in it. Like, she's not in
Well
it.
spotted.
Well, I put, where's Mila Kunis? But yeah, she's gone and she's a new love interest, yeah. And Morgan Freeman's in it.
Does she play the same character as the...
No, it's just a
Right.
different character.
Let me guess, he plays God.
A judge.
Oh, close.
Close. They're both judges, aren't they?
So yeah, the trailer. I mean, it seems like me and Carl watched the trailer, and Matt.
What did you... What?
I watched the Red Band one.
What's the difference?
It's like the Americans have like I think it's Green Band and Red Band, and Green Band's sort of like PG-12.
Tits
then
and
they
arse
have-
and...
No, it's like the clean one, and you have the Red Band, which is like dirty and sweary.
Yeah, right, okay.
They're always the better ones.
Bear sex.
Well, what we got? I mean, the beginning of our trailer.
That's
was
the first thing that sticks out in my mind.
Ted got married, didn't he, to some woman?
Yeah.
Like,
What? That was the beginning.
that was the beginning of our
Did not
trailer.
have the sick law
That's the
and order
beginning of
part.
our trailer. But
No,
that to me is like bear sex. They've got to consummate the wedding, surely.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh man, these trailers
and
are totally
she's
different.
they get married by Flash Gordon, don't they? The vicar was Flash Gordon. He's in the first one.
I have
mean,
seen that bit
have you
before,
seen the
though.
first one? Maybe we
Yeah,
should
I
mention
think
that.
I have. Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I saw it. I thought it was pretty
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen the first one. Being a teddy, I'm guessing he doesn't have a penis. Which will
Well, why's he getting married though?
But that's what bothers me the most about
Well,
this.
there's a bit
How are they
in the-
gonna consummate the wedding?
I don't know.
Then they can't.
Doesn't he need to go to
It's still
court?
official, then.
They want to have a baby, don't they? And they have to go to
Yeah.
court. This is what happens in
Oh,
the
man.
trailer.
It sounds like all of the story
And he has
that you
to-
watched was not in it. Because
Oh,
mine
man.
explains like why they're doing all this and everything.
Right. Okay.
Because yeah, he's got no penis.
Oh right, is that like part
So-
of it?
Yeah, so they're like, well, yeah, we're gonna have a baby, and then Marky Mark's like,
The sperm
like
donor.
awkward scene where he's like, okay, so how are you gonna? And he goes, well, that's where I need your help. And you think, oh, so he's gonna be a sperm donor, and
Yeah.
then it cuts to a thing, and they're breaking into someone's house, and like, it's Tom Brady of the New England Patriots.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
no word of a lie. Like, there, and they're both like, oh wow, it's Tom Brady.
I didn't know any of this shit.
Like, as the voiceover's going, he's like, yeah, I need you to help me. And he
Right.
goes, yep, so that's Tom Brady, and now I need you to wank him off into this cup.
That's kind of funny. The trailer
I mean,
did make me laugh. I
we
wish
did-
it didn't, but it
There was a
did make
bit
me laugh.
like in
I
the
really
trailer we
enjoyed it.
watched where they go into a sperm bank, isn't
The
there?
spunk jokes, plenty of them.
Yeah, they go into a sperm donors and
He's touching his dick loads.
no,
Oh, see, you've seen a totally different one to me.
and There's a bit where they go into like the cupboard where all the sperm's kept.
A sperm cupboard. It's not you're making it sound like it's just a dark cupboard with
sterilised sperm room, and
So
they're in there for
fridge.
some reason unattended. Yeah, and the teddy bear chucks the sperm to
in a pot, the sperm pot.
to Mark Wahlberg, and it drops on the floor, and there's all sperm everywhere. Then Mark Wahlberg somehow pulls a shelf like a
He slips on the spunk, doesn't he?
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
falls on him.
and pulls all the sperm onto himself,
So he just gets like
covered in jizz.
bukkakied.
But
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
But it cuts to outside.
It made me laugh.
Well,
It did make
it's a
us-
quality original joke. I don't think anyone's ever thought of that before.
And you can
I don't
hear.
think it's happened in another
Can't
film.
tell if Martin's being sarcastic or
You
not.
can hear that he's in the room, but it's shot from outside, isn't it? And he goes, "Oh, I'm blinking it into my eye."
They do a cracker with Tom Brady though. So obviously Tom Brady wakes up while they're trying to wank him off, and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And then cuts to Mark Wahlberg, was jump out the window, and then he says, "Take your teddy with you too," and he throws it. He throws Ted, and Mark Wahlberg catches him. He goes, "Whoa, a perfect spiral!" NFL joke.
Well, he looks funny, yeah?
That bit was
Yeah.
quite funny.
I've wrote yeah.
Go on.
It does look funny.
It deals with some issues, doesn't it? You've got adoption, fertility, racial rights, religion, and like questions of the soul, humanity.
Oh, it's all crap though, isn't it?
Well, it's a joke on it, but it does have that in it.
It
It's
does
like
have it in it. But
he has to prove that he's a human.
Yeah.
Hence why Gordon Freeman's in it.
Gordon
Morgan
Freeman.
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
Gordon Freeman, isn't that like that game?
You're getting Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
No.
Morgan Freeman.
What's the
mixed
guy
up.
from
He's a
that
mistake.
Half-Life game called?
I don't know.
Oh, Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman.
Freeman.
Gordon Freeman.
Gordon
Yeah.
Freeman. Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay Freeman.
It's
Oh, afternoon drinking.
I saw like there's a
Got you,
bit
man.
like
Afternoon drinking.
in our trailer that we watched. There's a bit in a cafe, restaurant, diner sort of thing, and he chucks. There's a big fat guy at the bar bit,
right?
and he's got to build his bum crack thing, and the what's he called? Bear guy,
Ted.
chucks a cookie into
got
his
that.
ice crack, and then the guy turns round and he's like all blind and stuff,
Oh god.
Yeah.
and then
And stuff.
And then the Ted says, "Oh, my 5-year-old son, don't do that," or whatever. And then Mark Wahlberg goes, "Here, I'm a little boy, fishy fingers." Yeah, and you just like that. Really, like that would have worked on Family Guy, but because it's like real,
It's what, just a bit too insulting
it's
or
just like,
too ridiculous?
Seems like a really base joke. It doesn't seem... Anyone could kind of come up with that.
It's like-
Anyone could put something in their ass crack.
It's Adam Sandler territory, if anything, Martin.
Yeah.
That kind of
Sandler.
like...
I kind of felt-
Sandlered out the park.
yeah, I felt like it was too much because it's not a cartoon. Almost like the cartoon's like a buffer, and you can get away with saying things that are more offensive. And you're just like, well, you know, yeah, you chucked a thing in the blind guy's ass crack, and then to cover it up, you put a stupid baby voice on. And is that meant to be funny?
Well, it's insulting, really, if we're being
Yeah.
honest, isn't it?
Because I was watching it, and then you kind of, oh yeah, that's kind of funny, but then it's just like,
But-
there's a nastiness
Yeah.
to the jokes
Yeah.
for me.
As a father of the baby, I'm offended. Yeah, so,
See,
Yeah.
your trailer's totally different to 1 hour.
But
That wasn't in the 1 hour.
Daddy Martin.
But there was an awesome sort of lending your laptop to a friend joke, where obviously it's filled with porn.
Well, that's not... Was that in your bit, then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't in yours, I'm
No,
guessing.
no.
And yeah, so Ted's like, "Oh, can I borrow your laptop?" He's like, "Oh yeah, cool, it's over there." So he opens it. He's like, "Oh my god, what's all this? So much porn!" And he's like, "It's so well organized." And then he goes, "You've got what is it? Clockwise rimming, counterclockwise rimming, chicks with dicks." He goes, "There's no such thing as chicks with dicks, Johnny. It's men with tits." I thought that was
Oh,
really
God.
funny.
It's proper... Oh,
That
see,
is
I
quite
wish I
funny.
wasn't laughing, but it is funny.
That is quite funny.
Crass, isn't
Men
it?
with tits.
See, there's some bits that, like you say, like I didn't see half of the things you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's a funny joke because that's something you like. Well, yeah, it is a man with tits, isn't it?
It is, I guess. Well, there's
mostly.
lots of grey area to go into, but it's funny. So legalise Ted is the hashtag. I do think that also nods its head towards some kind of stoner culture. This sort of film.
Yeah.
Well, it is a stoner film, isn't it?
You would have had like I said, the Law and Order bit at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
beginning. They do a really funny part where this Ted sings along the Law and Order theme tune. Do you
What's
know
that
the
going
bass line, the boo boo boo?
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, "You don't know, me and Johnny are watching this, hi," and stuff like that. And then there's loads of bits that sort of nods to stoner culture in it.
I wrote down Wet Bear, but I can't remember why.
Is that just what you wanted to search for afterwards?
Maybe.
Don't remember that.
No,
bit.
it's in the
I mean, it's
trailer.
all the stuff in the trailer with the court scene that has Morgan Freeman, and it seems like the movie is pointing towards he's got to prove his humanity or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I got for it.
You can be. Well, it's bullshit 'cause he's a bear, so.
Yeah. Just he's not
alive though.
Yeah, but he's
he's
not
not
human.
a man.
They should recategorise it as like living bear or I don't know.
Yeah.
LB.
He is what
Not
he is.
prove his humanity. I'm sorry, but I think it falls on its arse there. He's a bear.
He's a teddy bear like that.
Yeah.
He's a possessed teddy bear.
Like Chucky.
If anything, it's terrifying. Shall we rate it?
Oh God! See,
Do you have anything else to say about it, Martin? You've not seen it, so.
No, I haven't seen it, and I haven't seen the film either, but I have heard somebody who's seen the film, and they didn't give it a particularly good rating, but it has got a lot of bong humour in it,
Yeah.
and weed humour just sells like hotcakes, so I imagine a lot of people are going to see this film.
Is that a
but-
pun?
Hot cake.
hot brownies.
No, I'm not that smart.
Hot space cakes.
So no, I haven't got a rating for it, but will I see it? If it's on telly, I probably won't change the channel straight away.
Right, yeah, fair enough. Lee,
A rating.
yeah, go on.
I'm going to say, well, I mentioned the first one a little bit. Thought the first one was alright, and a lot of people really liked the first one.
What about you in this one?
Well, this one looks like it's worse than the first one.
Right.
So I'm going to give it a 2.
Okay, right, that's surprisingly higher than I was expecting from you.
Well, I'd like to mark. It looks like there's some funny bits in it, but like I'd rather watch 5 minutes of all the funny stuff.
Which we did.
Well, we didn't because there's lots of shit stuff in it too.
Fair enough.
And there's some funny stuff in Max that we didn't
Yeah.
see. So watch just these 2 trailers, and that's all you need.
Right.
2.
Can I just ask 2 out of
5.
2 out of 5, okay.
It's good having
I'm sure
you
you've
here.
listened to this before.
No, he's right. We need to say it. Martin just has almost just produced the show. He's come in for like 2 minutes or whatever it is.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. Thanks, Martin. I think we needed that. What are you giving it? Are we going to be all different for once?
Yeah.
Yes.
Massively.
Good.
Max 5.
Close. I've given it 4 out of 5.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I really like Family Guy and American Dad and Cleveland Show and a bit of Marky Mark. But your point of are all the laughs in the trailer, I did sort of think that. But for the bits I saw, it was really funny. And I saw the first one and I thought that was pretty alright, yeah. Had some fun jokes in it, so I probably will see it. I'm not going to rush out the pictures and watch it. But
4's quite high though.
Yeah,
You're not going
but,
to rush
like,
out and see it on a 4.
if it comes to... This is the problem. If it comes to
Oh,
Scarborough,
God.
I'll go and see it. But I'm not going to go to York to watch it. Man. No.
Right.
It's 50 miles to watch.
Times
it.
are hard.
To watch it.
Times are hard up north. Don't know why I've got a Southern American accent for that, but hey. I'm going to give it 3.
Really?
There's varying opinions for once.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 3. I also like Family Guy. Maybe it's because it's always on, like 24 hours a day on Sky,
It's on
and
Fox all the time.
I'm always drunk, so like at that time at night when it is on, and I always find it funny. It always makes me laugh. Do you know what's sick? Family Guy's become like a bit of a friend that can come on at night when like it's late at night and everyone's gone to bed.
Like Friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just watch it anytime. No
Yeah.
matter what.
It's always there. There's enough episodes.
It is
There's enough
always
jokes.
Yeah.
What the hell this has got to do with my score? I have no idea. But yeah, I get the humour. I like it. Yeah, there's some Adam Sandlerisms in there, and there's some fucking stupidity. 3 because I'm not going to rush out and go and see it. But I do want to watch it
Cool. So then, yeah, we've got a spectrum.
for once.
Spectrum of scores.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to take anything home from that, No idea. Make your own mind up.
Ted 2.
Right.
If you like Ted and you like Family Guy, then watch this.
Yeah.
If you don't like them, it's definitely not for you. Or if you like me and you're a bit bored of Family Guy, then maybe watch it in 10 years' time when you might be a little bit more back into Family Guy.
Or you could watch Human Centipede 3.
Human Centipede 3, written by...
No! Human Centipede 3.
Final
Brackets.
sequence.
Final
Yeah.
sequence.
I forget
What does
his...
that mean?
He's dead shitty
It's
about...
part of the other two. Like Human Centipede, first sequence.
Yeah, first
Human
sequence.
Centipede 2, full sequence. Human Centipede 3, final sequence. Directed by and written by Tom Six, who did the first two. He's also in this film.
He's in it.
The trailer, I mean, shall we talk about what a Human Centipede is?
Do we need to? I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I mean, have you seen the first two? I haven't seen any of them.
I've seen the first one, but I've not seen number 2. That's my first poop on.
Poop on.
Poop on. Poop jokes ahoy.
This is the poop pod.
I've
I've not seen them,
seen the first one.
but I know what a Human Centipede is. In the first one, they get 3 people, so they put them all on all fours in front of each other, and so one guy's ass onto the other man's face, and then the back guy's ass onto the middle man's face.
Whoa, no, that's wrong.
No.
So basically,
It goes 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Space.
I think this bit is going to be the difficult bit.
Yeah.
Space, 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 ice.
Martin?
It's a pretty simple concept, but we made it sound pretty difficult.
You stitch your mouth to an arsehole.
No, it's an arsehole to a mouth.
Lads, we're going to have to act it out. We're not getting
Come on. Right, I'll pause.
All get down.
So yeah, I
Can I
mean,
be at the front?
I liked. I think it was in that first trailer we watched. It had that saying which was eat, digest, repeat.
Yeah.
That was the thing in the other trailer we saw.
Yeah.
So this is like, so in these films, this is what happens. People's arses and faces get sewn together, and it's like a food chain on this.
Do you know what I like about
Poo
that?
chain.
Is that had to be a conversation that would have gone on in a board meeting. At some
I
point
doubt it.
in movie land, there would have been discussions of funding, even if it was right at like a weird sort of-
distribution.
distribution stage, or even somebody going through a list of films they're doing that year. At some point, somebody in a meeting room's gone, just stitching arseholes to mouths.
Yeah.
People dressed in suits.
I mean,
Somebody paid for this.
what you think about
We've made millions.
Yeah.
these Human Centipedes, you've got to think about how much actual goodness is left if you're the last guy.
Well,
Goodness.
They're the ones
Well, you know, like,
die, aren't
as
they?
you
It makes you
poo,
wonder what
How
ideas were rejected if this one got through.
how many vitamins are there in shit?
I
Right.
don't know.
And then
Oh,
how many
right.
vitamins is in the shit of shit?
Right, I know what you're
Not
saying.
sure you Google that.
I'll Google it. I'll do it now.
But
How many vitamins are in shit? Also, yeah, I get your point. Like, say for example,
the
the one
person
at
at the
the
front,
front,
he gets food.
or takes a vitamin C pill, right? And he's
He
got quite
eats
a bit of vitamin
suppository.
C. Yeah,
Not
he's
eats a
gonna.
suppository. Puts it in a thing that'll make it through your digestive system.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 RDA of vitamin C.
They've just fed them loads of sweet corn.
Yeah.
So everyone's just getting sweet corn.
And nuts.
And peppers.
No, but if
and
you get
beans.
like all these tablets and they've got a certain thickness of coating, so that and it's increased as it goes along. So like the second one gets a second tablet because it's taken one guy's digestive tract to get to the good tablet bit, and then it incrementally increases so that each person gets a vitamin supplement.
Yeah, because your concern, isn't it, that they need to keep them alive?
Yeah,
That's
That's not the
your
point,
whole
though.
point.
the
Yeah,
guy
but
in the bike.
to keep them all alive, 'cause it's a prison. Right, let's get to it. The difference between this film and all the other films is that this is a parody of its own
Yeah,
franchise.
it's gone all meta, hasn't it?
Yeah, and that they create a human centipede that incorporates the whole prison.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
criminals.
100 guys.
Yeah, and so in order to keep the prison population alive, in this human centipede form, you'd have to feed them one way or another. And Lee's worry is that how do you do that? The only way you can do it
So the 100
is vitamin
guys.
supplements that dissolve.
slowly dissolve.
Yeah, as it reaches each.
Yeah, and each one takes longer to dissolve until so the guy at the end.
This is Lee's biggest worry about the film. the digestion of a vitamin pill.
Well, how, you don't want like
The premise is flawed from the outset.
imagine a centipede and its back legs have gone dead.
Yeah.
It doesn't work, does it? Because then the next leg goes dead, and the next one's, and the next one. So you're just left with a centipede with two
Just a
legs
sausage.
at the front and like a lot of dead arses.
If you just tuned in, you're listening to the Ducking Review Show talking about the Human Centipede 3.
So, I mean, like,
It's got weird, but I think it was always going to get weird. What did I put down that wasn't as weird as that? Shock for shock's sake.
yeah,
I put looks like absolute shite.
yeah.
Yes!
No pun intended.
There's a bit in this trailer where it shows them waterboarding someone, but
Yeah.
with boiling water. So they're like the
Oh.
biggest twats in the world.
It's gore porn.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And poo porn.
Gore porn, poo porn.
It's
Yeah.
stupid.
I thought tries to be over the top, gross but funny, but seems to miss the mark by quite a lot.
This one looks like it's more of a parody of itself, though.
Could it be funny? Would it end up being...
Like stupid.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
far it's good.
Stupid.
Maybe
Like,
we're the
honest-
suckers and we're taking it too
Yeah.
seriously.
Well, the trailer itself, I've asked you guys more than once now, is that the real trailer?
Yeah.
Is it a real trailer?
Matt can't let go of this concept.
Because it just seems like a piss take. This is like an actual shot where they go, what we're going to do to keep these prisoners in line? Well, I've got these 2 DVDs, the Human
Yeah.
Centipede 1 and the
Yeah.
Human Centipede 2.
What
and
we
in that, they
need-
make a Human Centipede.
A
Maybe we
pris-
should do that.
And that's where Tom Six comes in, isn't it?
Yeah.
The guy that made him. Martin, you saw this trailer.
Yeah, I like that Richard O'Brien's getting work after the Crystal Maze.
Is he not in it? Is he in it? He's not in it, though, is he?
That's him, isn't it? That's the main guy who rubs blood
Blood all
over
over
his
The
face.
prison warden.
He looks
looks like
Death's Head
him.
out
You're
of
generalising
Wolfenstein.
against the whole population of bald people. As long as you're aware of that.
I'm losing my hair. I'm allowed to do such things.
Oh, fair enough. Is that true?
It's gone a little thin on top.
Oh, it
I
looks
keep
alright.
playing with it, which my hair, which is probably making it worse. But like,
It looks alright. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, so he burns his face off. Oh, God, I swore a bit on this. I put fucking grim.
I put fucking hell.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Like,
Is
the
it-
whole...
Is it a film that you'd watch?
no, I don't know. Like, it just seems really hammy to me. Just like,
Yeah.
I don't know if Hammer horror is like that, but it kind of like a real sick Hammer horror film.
Some of it is, actually. It did...
Without like the gratuitous gore, yeah.
I don't know how to take this trailer because at times it did almost step 2 whole feet into the proper B movie,
Yeah.
comedy, Hammer horror, kind of Hammer horror, the
Like-
gore side.
It went into the place where, yeah, it's gory, but the gore's funny.
It could almost be good.
It was, except for, like, the
I know.
context is they saw in arse to face, times 10. There was 100 people in the centipede in this.
I mean,
Sorry.
the only thing that feel like it was lacking was like Brian Blessed. He would just fit really well into this film. Just how loud and like over the top it seemed.
What would he say?
Yeah.
And that's one. Ian McKellen. Perkins! God is alive! It's like, show his arse to his face!
Please, Ganondorf, don't stitch my mouth to your arse again.
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf.
That's just played too much Zelda.
So
So yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say about this film.
No,
apart
do you-
from what we just said.
I've said as much as I want to.
do your Brian Blessed impression of this Human Centipede?
I can't do it. I can't do it. Brian
Something,
Blessed.
shout something like...
Pooh! Pooh in his mouth!
I'll go for that.
God is alive!
I put I don't want to watch it again, or do I? But we watched it again.
We did, but we had to because I couldn't remember it. It was so
Yeah.
bad.
Gore porn.
Pay porn, go porn.
I'm gonna watch it.
Out of intrigue.
Yeah, because I need to know.
How bad it is.
I need to know if it really enters that
I've
sort
got
of
this
B
really-
movie. I like B movie.
Yeah.
No, I don't like gore porn. I like B movie.
Yeah.
And I put the Transformers films into that, which I know they're not, but
because they're like big budget.
so shit is funny. But yeah, no, yeah. In terms of proper B movie, you know the Tarantino and Rodriguez thing,
Grindhouse thing.
yeah, Grindhouse,
Planet Terror and stuff.
Planet, yeah.
It's not as knowing as
Machete.
that though, is it?
Can I ask who's seen the first one? Because in this one, it looks like they have like masks over the face, so you can actually see like the mouth going into the ass. In the first one, was it
It was fully stitched on.
fully stitched? You could tell. This one, it basically just looked like they have masks on.
It was probably cheaper for them to do
Yeah.
it in this.
That would make sense.
Too much
There was a
effects
lot
on it.
in the first one. Instead of masks, they kind of did the mask thing, but with bandage.
Yeah.
For a lot of it, and then like I think there was
took it off.
a couple of like maybe pricey scenes, money
Yeah.
shot scenes with.
Yeah, but also
The thing-
it's better for the actors, isn't it? If you're not actually going to stick your arse in your mouth up to someone's arsehole.
Well, they are though. Still, really.
Yeah, but if they've got it bandaged, it'll be just still be a bandage in between the. You know, there will be a layer in
Imagine
between.
if you're on the set and someone farted.
I
And
know.
you're like,
I imagine there was a ban on Indian food throughout the filming.
If you was the.
no coffee before filming, guys.
Yeah.
Do you know what I want to come out of this? Some way
beans.
down the road in the future,
What?
I want there to be a really good actor, like a really good actor.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, like an unknown. And he starred in this film, like obviously.
Oh, right.
One of his
I
first
want this
films.
to be like one of his first films.
It's like Neighbours. There's always those stars like going Neighbours and Home and Away. And
Yeah, like Guy Pearce.
Are you comparing Neighbours to Arse on Mouth's
Action.
action?
Well, I was trying to be subtle about it, but yeah.
Right, I don't know what else I've got to say about this.
Score it.
Yeah, score it. 2.
Yeah, that was generous, I thought.
Yeah, it's generous. I was going to give it 1.
Yeah, I'll
No,
give it
not 1. I don't know.
Wait, oh, wait.
Pick one.
2. I'll say 2, but
Two.
I don't. Except I don't ever want to watch it.
Okay, it's a difficult one. We have to score.
Like,
it.
I actually don't ever want to watch it, but
Matt,
it's not. Well, I'm not finished.
Oh.
It's knowing that it's there that's important. That it does exist. That's why I give it.
yeah,
a
and we
2.
would like we say we base it on the trailer which you have watched, so you can give it a rating.
Yeah.
I guess.
And it's like I'm not like mad that it exists. I'm not like that offended by it. That like I'm like oh, bloody hell, what have they done here?
It's not Entourage.
No, it's not. It doesn't
This
offend
is
me.
better-
as much-
this is better than Entourage.
Yeah, definitely. So that's why you got to give it a 2. But yeah, it's
Justified.
I'd rather have my face sellotaped to someone's arse. Or
Only sellotape.
yeah, because
Blue
stitching is a bit
Permanent.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, well, I'll give it 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Just not asked.
You can't help yourself, can you?
Yeah, just put not even bothered on a gross out or like B movie level. It just doesn't look like it's
Right one.
gone to that level.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give it 2. I have to. Oh, because 1 is probably what it deserves, but I need to watch it.
That's that thing, doesn't it?
see mouths on asses.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's that serious.
But as a fan of like stupidity and B movies, I have to watch it just to see, just in case.
The thing was,
Just in case. It's
I'm sure
good.
the first one took itself quite seriously.
Yeah, it
Very
did.
seriously.
And the second
And
one,
the second one. So why have they gone out on this one and just went fuck it?
because they want to make another film, and they're like, well, you
It's
know,
the only way
we
we
can,
can make
yeah,
one.
because you know, there's only so much shit you can get out
Or
of
do
it.
you think they thought I've got a really good idea? This will be really clever.
Yeah, well, that's it. When they go like,
No
they go
idea.
like,
And it is just fucked it up
postmodern on it,
completely.
haven't they? And saying,
Yeah.
oh well, this is actually set in the real world where the first 2 films exist. Then
As
as
films,
films.
It's almost like organises it. Martin?
So you're trying to say, was it House in the Woods? Where they
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. So
Yeah.
they're trying to do a
Yeah.
Cabin in the Woods on their own asses.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Nice.
Carl. I'll give it 1.5. I did.
No,
Oh, no halves.
we don't have halves, sorry.
Whole numbers only,
Yeah,
man.
we didn't tell you that.
That's why it's harsh.
That's
It's
why
one
it's-
hard out of 5.
Even when it's hard,
Now you know why we
we
always get like, I don't know what to give it.
I'll give it a 1 then. I did actually think the Richard O'Brien character did look quite interesting, and throughout the trailer I thought, he looks like he's just going for it. A bit of a Johnny Depp, do you know? He just kind of was nuts in the Pirates of the Caribbean. He
Oh,
just
like
turns
Nicholas
himself up to 11, and that's kind of
Cage,
the way I felt like the main character was doing it in this. So
the prison warden.
yeah, I'll never.
How about his little guy who suggests it? With
I
the
liked
weird
the
shaped head?
characters actually.
Well, that's the thing that was interesting. These characters seem. I don't know if you've ever seen films by a guy called Russ Meyer.
No,
He
it's
did
not.
like these kind of
I was once a
trashy.
teenage boy. Yes, I have watched those.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like these trashy 1970s movies with women with big tits in. Like, kind
Hence
of.
your-
Not quite
Martin's
pornography, but not quite normal cinema.
It's brought back a really nice memory for me as this.
Martin's, for everyone listening, Martin's just sat rubbing the arms of the chairs.
I don't want to portray Martin as some kind of not on his first visit.
But yeah, this like so you've seen the films, Martin, and you know like you've got like a character in it. These like usually it's like a sheriff or someone, and they're like kind of perverted and mad, and these characters remind me of that.
Do you know what you just reminded me of there? It's a great title for a film. Nude Nuns with Big Guns.
Oh yeah, I keep seeing that somewhere. Where does it pop
It
up?
always pops up on Netflix.
But that's meant to be pretty good. That is
See,
in the vein of
Yeah, but like
a B-movie.
that is sort of good for that. And like Hobo with a Shotgun.
Yeah.
brilliant.
Another B movie that's like good. It's got
Well, it's
Rutger
not-
Hauer in.
Yeah, but this has people's arses sewn onto people's
Yeah,
mouths,
and
and
it
that's
just-
why it's
Keep
different.
going back to that, don't we? We've
What's-
scored it except for me.
No, you
No, I
scored
did
it.
it. Yeah, we've
We've
done
all
it.
scored it. What was
Scored
Martin's
it.
final one in the end?
One.
One.
1.5.
He gave it a big brown one.
Big brown star.
Big
That's the
One
best
brown
way to
star.
do it.
big brown starry kiss. Star.
Anyway, moving on from shit.
Song of the Sea.
Something good!
Yeah.
Straight off the bat, I put this better be better than more uplifting than the previous. And it
Right,
was.
yeah, so
Written by.
I know nothing about this film.
Yeah,
I've read
this-
nothing about it.
this is
so-
an animation. I'll read you the synopsis of IMDb.
Oh, you've just functioned as a handy device.
Yeah.
Right.
Check you out.
It says there's a girl's name that I can't read. Sayorize, somewhere, doesn't matter.
Like
A little
Siobhan.
girl who can turn into a seal goes on an adventure with her brother to save the spirit world and other magical beings like her.
Selkies.
Or an acid trip. I mean,
They're called
they're
Selkies.
very similar. Yeah, Selkies.
Yeah, he's got this kind of like
Irish folklore.
Yeah. Very kind of
Knowledge drop.
very old school animation style. It was really nice. Directed and written by Tom Moore.
You had something to say, Matt?
Just when you said animation style, I was going to let you carry on, but I did loads of weird hand signals and everyone cut
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
attention by accident.
Things
Oh,
right. The animation style looks like what I remember the Moomins looked like. even though it probably didn't.
yeah.
It looks like stuff that I remember, but I don't know what.
Do you know Never Alone, the game? The
Yeah.
screenshot drawing bits?
Yeah.
Parts of it remind me of that.
That's coming to Wii U.
Oh, right. Oh, that's good to know. And speaking of games, since as we occasionally go there, also kind of a little bit reminded me of Child of Light.
Yeah.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, the idea of a child that goes on a magical adventure. I mean, we don't need to go...
Little
She
bit
can
of sort of
transform
dreamy
them.
type world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I
It's
mean,
like it's also got like this kind of similar theme, I'm guessing, to Alice in Wonderland, where like basically through a magical story,
Well-
some childhood moving to adulthood stories or morals.
it
are
reminded
told.
me a little bit of the Odyssey sort of story as well. Like, you know,
Right.
this kind of, like again, a rites of passage maybe.
Yeah.
But like all these mythical creatures that she comes, you know, because in the Odyssey it's like there's Cyclops and the sirens and all
Lee
these
just,
mythical creatures.
Covered his
Lee
eye.
just covered up one eye there.
Gabrielle, Sangrine,
The other monster, what's that one?
One Eye Willie. Goonies reference there.
No, you're right. You're completely right.
But then Matt said it's like based on like old like Celtic folklore.
And what did we
folklore.
put about what the guy had done before this as well?
Yeah,
the same
a
year.
couple of one of them, The Prophet, 2014. This was come out somewhere in 2014. We presume was at film festivals.
Yeah.
He did a film called Three Wise Men, and a version of The Secret Garden. But like, there seems to be some sort of religious theme
Yeah, there
running
is.
through some of his work at least, and this has that sort of
Myth,
mythological
religion.
sort of like belief sort
Spirituality
of
things.
stuff involved in it.
Reminds me a little bit of Coraline again, but these are all about these stories of children
Children.
going to adulthood or like
Yeah.
adolescence. Yeah. I like them though. Also,
Yeah.
Where the Wild Things Are. I'm just listing things that this does similar.
These are films that can't last.
These are all things I like. You might be picking up that I really enjoy.
I mean, mate, it's hard to describe the trailer, so there's not much point.
we
Which-
don't need to.
Again, this was one that had loads of trailers. There was one that was a teaser that I think was before it got picked up for distribution. and then I watched that, and then I watched one that said it was the US release trailer.
Yeah, that's I think the one we watched.
And in both of them, it doesn't give a lot of the story away, which I
No.
quite like.
Which
You
is
see a
really
lot
good.
of stuff, but it doesn't really tell you what happens.
You see the guy with the beard, don't you?
Yeah.
Like the old wizardy man.
The voices are awesome, aren't they?
He looks
Yeah,
like
Those are
they
the proper
are.
Irish
Yeah.
voice actors.
and he looks like that wizard guy looks like a white-haired version of Captain Caveman. About the voices, one of the voices is Brendan Gleeson.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I presume I
So
don't
it's
know. He's
maybe
not the
like
main
mumbling
character.
and
Is the
stuff.
kid. But yeah, I mean the film looked
I
amazing.
hope this film does well.
Yeah, it won't get much of a release.
No,
No, well,
no.
It's coming out like it's a kids' film, like, you know, it's a family film, and it's coming out before the school
It
holidays.
fucks me off a bit though, right? Because it's just money in it. Little Big Six or whatever it's called.
Little
Big
Big
Hero-
Six, man.
What's it called?
Big Hero 6.
Yeah, and well, that's got money chucked at it, innit? And like,
That was a Marvel Disney film, wasn't it?
but it shows that there's market for these things. There's loads of market for it. It's summer. If you've got kids, take them to see this.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I honestly think that you should pick this over, if you're going to pick one, pick it over the Minions and just tell your kid to shut up. If they're Minions, so no.
Watch
Educate
this,
them.
yeah.
Daddy wants to see this.
And then take them to see Minions.
Yeah.
Also, don't take parenting or advice from me. Take it from
from
Martin.
Take your kids to see Minions.
Yeah, that's probably right.
I mean, one thing in my notes that I put in it was that it looks a bit scary. Not
Yeah?
scary like, oh, I'm scared of it, but for kids, that kind of just a nice
Dark
level of
moments.
like darkness to it.
Maybe that's like that.
That's what's so cool about
Yeah,
it.
that sprinkling that's put in that makes it this kind of like Roald Doll.
Disney almost.
Yeah, Disney kind of thing.
Witches in Disney always used to be a bit scary. Things
Yeah,
like that.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
When you were a
actually.
kid.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Tune in next week for our Disney podcast.
Oh, right, yeah.
I saw the Sleeping Beauty, because I actually saw Maleficent before I saw Sleeping Beauty, which is an odd way around doing it. And I was watching it, I just thought, should Jack, my son, be watching this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's quite creepy and scary.
The actual
so,
Sleeping Beauty one.
yeah,
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the
The dragon bit. That's what we
the
talked
whole
about earlier.
like baddie in that film is amazing.
And Donna, my fiance, loves the bit where they've been looking for a baby for 16 years.
Yeah.
You've been looking for a baby.
We've all been there.
Yeah, it's we've looked everywhere. We checked all the prams.
Right.
I'm gonna score this.
I kind of
Any
wish
more
I
to say on
had
it?
more to say
Do
about
some
it.
ways to
only thing
say
we've not
is
mentioned
watch the trailer.
Go on, Matt.
I just really like the music in it as well. It's got nice Celtic music in it.
It's
and
good,
some
isn't
lovely
it?
singing.
I think it's like just one of these sort of brilliant pieces of art that's come
Yeah.
together and deserves all the accolade that it's getting based on the trailer.
It's going to be one of these where I think it'll do, like you said, a limited release. It'll probably do quite well for its release. And then if he does another one, it'll probably get quite critical acclaim. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope so. Should we score it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to do Martin first based on what we've said because he hasn't seen it.
5 out of 5.
Yes. Right.
Nice.
Lee?
4.
Right,
I
okay.
think it looks really good. I don't really have that many reservations about it, so
It's just not Star Wars.
yeah, it's like 5. I always like feel a bit weird about 5s, don't I? But yeah, it's definitely like a high-end 4 for me. It looks really good. I won't get to see it at the cinema because I don't think it's going to have a massive release.
No, I don't think it'll be right.
But I'm going to try and see it as soon as I can.
I'm just going to cut Inks Cos drinking his beer.
I'm not. Carry on. Matt.
I'm going to give it a 5. Straight up.
Yeah.
Love me a bit of animation.
You do love your animation, don't you? You love all of it.
It just looks amazing.
Especially
the art
this
style
style.
of it's really nice. The story looks like it'll be quite nice.
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 So nice.
But like you say, it's going to be a difficult one to see in the pictures because it's probably going to get a really limited release in where we are. The only hope is it might come to the theatre, to the SJT, you never know.
So many films to watch this year, and like when you're looking at maybe possibly putting on the cards an hour-long journey, is this the film that you're going to watch? Are we a part of the problem? Oh God. I'm going to give it 4 as well. I really want to give it 5, but
It's not Star Wars.
it's not Star Wars.
You know-
God, I'm the person I hate.
You know what's really weird? Like,
You?
we're doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, this film again was the last one we picked.
Yeah.
Like, last week, one of the last ones we picked. No, the last one we picked was that Slow West.
Yeah,
Which
Slow
you
West.
really gave high scores. And this is one that was like, what's coming out? Okay, this one, we'll look at this. Brendan Gleeson's in it. Didn't even know what it was. Then looked at it and you're like, God, this looks really good. And it's like, you know, these are they look really good, but they're not chucked in our faces, so we don't know about it. It's like a corporate machine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, no, Avengers, ignore that.
Which we've been a part of.
Well, of course, but, you know.
We've been sucked in, haven't
But
we?
like, we're talking about other films that like aren't part of that, and it's like it's almost like we get better decisions, like we get better choices and better see more stuff looking at the ones that we don't know anything about.
Yeah, it's true. All the ones we don't know about end up being something brilliant.
And that's why you should listen.
Right, now this is a new section. Well, I'll say it's a one-off, special edition with Martin in the studio. I'm sat over here. I'm sat on the sofa. I put Martin into the hot seat. Feels a bit weird. We're going to do the Rotten Tomatoes quiz as featured on
The Adam Carolla podcast. It's normally done by Matt Atchity, who is the founder or co-founder of Rotten Tomatoes. And just to explain the rules, what I'll do is the theme today is Adam Sandler films, and what these guys have got to do is guess what the Rotten Tomatoes scores is. So, for instance, if there was a Adam Sandler film with 100%, spoiler alert, there isn't, and Lee guessed it was 50%, he would score 50. And the idea is, it's like golf. What you're trying to do is score the lowest score possible. So
your score is how many away from the actual score.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes.
So if you guess 99%, your score will be 1. If you guessed 1%, your score will be 99. And you're trying to get the lowest score possible.
Right, okay.
I always forget this when we play.
Yeah, I know. I get confused. Right.
Okay, so we'll take turns at first.
I keep feeling like I need my phone.
And Matt, then me, then Carl.
Yeah.
No, you're not allowed your phone because you might Google.
No, yeah. I feel like I've just realised that I use my phone a lot in the podcast. No,
I thought you were going to say it.
I'm
Why?
missing it. No,
When we
no,
play this
God.
game, I thought you were
I
going to say
don't
you
cheat.
cheat at
Look
work.
at me.
I wasn't looking at the scores.
Phone necking on the scores.
Lee's trying to cheat.
I wasn't trying to cheat. I just see how he said like Matt, Lee, and Carl at the bottom.
Right.
That's all
It's a
I
score
saw.
sheet.
Lee
Yeah.
first, then is it?
On this one, then you, then Matt, then me, then
Oh,
you.
right.
Well,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. Well,
Martin's in charge.
okay, right.
Quizmaster.
First film, 1995, directed by Tamra Davies, written by Rich Wilkes, Tim Healy, who was a often collaborator with Sandler, and I believe this is Sandler's first credit as a writer. Co-starring Darren McGavin from 1995, Billy Madison.
Right, so me first.
This is that film, do you know when I said he did one where he gets really rich?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay. Oh God.
It's about
Right.
Richie Rich.
Have you
Yeah.
seen this, Lee?
I've not seen it.
Right.
I'm going to say, for this one, 78.
Lee got 78% for Billy Madison.
I can't work out if I've seen it or not.
Pretty high on the Adam Sandler scale.
66. 66.
66.
Oh, the Adams.
The Asperger's scale.
Oh yeah, the Asperger's scale of Adam. Go back to previous episodes.
Yeah, we've not made the chart yet. We will.
No, we will.
You said 78. You said 66.
Yeah, don't. Oh, he's being tactical.
No, because I'm trying to work out. I've seen it and it's not very good.
Well, no surprises there.
Shock.
I'm going low. 59.
Matt says 59%.
Right.
And the actual Rotten Tomato score, 46%.
Yes!
Winner for Matt.
Oh, well far away.
The audience scored it at 79%. So, like
Whose audience? Whose
Carl-
whose score are we going for?
Carl and
Critics?
Lee, they like the film a lot better. Than the
Oh,
critics.
see, I
we
thought...
are going from the critic score.
Oh, see, I went for audience.
Audience.
No.
I'm just adding the audience score in there
Right,
just
so
for
it's
some
critic
perspective.
score,
But
it's
it's
critic score.
what the
Right.
critics scored it.
Fuck.
Rotten Tomatoes does it in an odd way. They don't collaborate the scores and get an average. What they do is go positive reviews and negative reviews, and they get percentage of positive and negative reviews, and that's how they make their percentage. Alright, so Matt with the early lead there.
Boom.
Moving on to the second film from the year 2000, directed by Steve Brill, written by Sandler, Steve Brill, and Harold Litty again, co-starring Patricia Arquette, Harvey Keitel, and Reese Ifans. Thank you, Lee. He plays the son of the devil, Little Nicky.
This is hard.
Yeah.
This is so hard.
There was a good joke where Hitler's in hell and he's getting sodomized by a pineapple.
We'll do it the spiky end first.
Fat Spike. Oh no, the spiky bit. Yeah.
I saw this at the pictures.
I don't know if that's gonna like influence somewhat what I think. 59. 59.
Carrie goes 59. Matt.
Think of what you'd give it, which is like what 90 something.
No. Maybe it's when I saw it. 65.
Matt goes 65%.
Wow.
I'm going to go 40.
And Lee goes 40.
Oh god, he's gonna. I've gone way too high.
Little Nicky, Rotten Tomatoes score 22%.
Oh my god! I need more faith in these like critics, really, don't I?
I keep thinking there's going to be one where they've gone, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
I want to just say that what I've given it, obviously, and what we it's not what I think it should be worth.
Well, if it makes you feel better, you are a man of the people, Cal, because the people scored it 56%, like not far off your 59%.
Martin, I'd like to be a man of the people, but not in this situation. These aren't people.
That means you're calling me not a person. So I've seen this film.
Did you rate it though?
I didn't go on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, you're alright then.
Right, moving on to the next film. As we've got a few NFL fans in the room,
Wait.
I've gone for 2005, The Longest Yard, directed by Peter Segal, written by Tracy Keenan Wynn and Sheldon Turner, co-starring, listen to this, Chris Rock, Burt Reynolds, Nelly, Terry Crews, and of course Rob Schneider.
Oh!
Of course.
Okay.
Wasn't it a remake, this?
Yes, it's a remake of a film from Yonder. I didn't actually look up the remake, the original, but this is the Adam Sandler remake from 2005. Lee, what's your score?
It's Matt
Well,
goes
it's me, I'm first.
Do you want to
We
go?
worked along, haven't we?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
worked along, yeah.
See, I've seen this as well.
Yeah, you've seen them all, we fucking love it.
Got the Sandler box set.
Closet Adam Sandler fan in the
Have
corner
you
there.
really got the sand in the box set?
I was shagged.
Is it an arse?
With his face in the middle.
And it shits out every film.
Get that copyrighted quick.
Yeah.
60.
Matt goes 60%.
I feel like I've gone way too high.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
I'm glad you.
I'm going to go 35.
Oh man, I was going
Lee
to.
goes 35.
29.
29. Well, Longest Yard, 31%.
Yes.
Well done, Cal.
Yes.
What did I put? 35?
You put 35.
Oh, that's close enough.
Yeah, not close enough.
Jesus.
No, not close enough.
Matt screwed the pooch there. He was
It's lost
way off.
everything that he earned. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the fourth film from 2010. This is Adam Sandler's biggest grossing film, 162 million. From 2010, Grown Ups, directed by Dennis Dugan, written by Fred Wolf II and Adam Sandler, co-starring regular cohort Kevin James, Chris Rock's in there again, David Spade, Salma Hayek, and Rob Schneider.
Right, so I get to score this. Grown Ups.
Does he at any point shout, "You can do it"?
Oh, I imagine he does.
Yeah, of course. Oh.
39.
Lee goes 39%.
Okay, I think that's me now. I think that's too high. What did you say?
39.
God, God, yeah, no way. 39. I'm going
Do
to
you know
go
what's bad?
35.
I've seen this as well.
Cargo's
I've seen them all.
surprise.
I've not seen any of these yet. How have I seen all these films? It says a lot.
Either you watch a lot of films, you've got an open mind, and you're like just taking it all in.
Give him another chance.
Yeah. Or you hate
He
yourself.
did it good. Big Daddy was good.
Big Daddy's good.
You have done like 30s, haven't you?
Yeah, come on. Pressure.
I'm sure this got panned, so I'm going to go like 25.
Oh,
25% from Matt.
Guaranteed it's got like 70.
2010's Grown Ups. Rotten Tomato score 10%.
Oh, wow.
Well done, Matt. He's bringing some ground back, hopefully.
oh
For Matt's
well,
sake.
Martin wants you to win. Right.
It's that early lead I took.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, well,
Right.
I'm the underdog, so.
How many
You're
have we got left?
probably doing better, Carl. One left.
This is the final one, and I do have a tiebreaker in case the scores are tied.
Right.
Attention.
I want to win though.
Good luck with that. From 2011, directed by Dennis Duggan again. Written by Ben Zock, Robert
Who keeps giving him
Smigel,
money?
Steve Corran, and Sandler himself.
Yeah.
Co-starring Adam Sandler, Al Pacino, and the lovely Katie Holmes, who you may be able to confirm this might have turned down Batman, the second Batman film for this.
Right.
2011, Jack and Jill.
She turned that down for this.
Carl, you.
I thought she was.
Possibly. I know she turned down the second Batman film for something.
What year was this?
2011.
No,
No.
it came out in 2000.
Oh, that would have been a better story, but no, that's not the case. But never
I'm
mind.
going to go with that as if it's true.
Yeah,
What am I giving this? What's it called?
Jack and Jill.
Jack and
He
Jill.
You know
plays. Doesn't he play the brother and the sister?
Have you seen it?
I've not seen this one.
Oh, okay.
That's a lie.
Right.
Yeah.
There's two Sandlers in this.
I don't know which way to go with that. Matt hasn't seen it, so should I score it higher or lower?
Al Pacino is in this film.
Yeah, but he's been in other films recently. That one, what's it called?
Danny Mills or something. Not Danny Mills,
Danny
that's
Mills.
footballer.
Johnny. Two
Whatever
Shit.
it was called, that film.
Yeah. So he does do shit.
Check the old pods. We did one and Al Pacino was in it. It was crap.
Oh God. 24.
Cargo's 24%.
Oh, it's me.
Mm.
Uh,
Don't feel
this
confident.
one did do bad, I think. 10.
Oh, we've had a 10, haven't we?
10% from Matt.
Shit. I just find it hard to imagine that something's that bad, but it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm going 9.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
He goes
cheeky.
9%.
Oh,
Cheeky.
hedging the bet there.
Got a good feeling about Matt's vote.
Jack and Jill.
Final.
Rotten Tomato score 3%.
Oh, God.
Lost. It's between
Right.
you two.
I was going to say 1% as well.
Really?
I was either going to be 1 or 9.
It was one of his ones that was a commercial flop.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Like,
that,
they
They're all
normally get
commercial
like
flops,
bad reviews, don't they? But like they do okay at the box office because
But this
idiots
one's in-
don't see it
yeah,
like
yeah.
me.
yeah.
But this one did
yeah.
really bad.
God, I can't believe that.
That's why, like, you know, he's gone to Netflix to make his new films, hasn't he? I don't think that's why, but must be part of it. Is
But
Yeah,
why
no-
Netflix interested?
They'll probably think,
'Cause
well,
loads of-
people will just
'cause-
sign up to Netflix anyway.
lots of people on Netflix watch Adam Sandler films.
And also, if you've got Netflix and it is good value for money, you're more sort of open to the idea of watching shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. Like,
Exactly.
oh, I'll give that a go.
But his films do really well on there. Like, loads of people watch him. I don't think that many people enjoy him. But like, oh yeah, I want something funny. Let's put Adam Sandler on.
Why did we put Adam
Mistake!
Sandler
But they've watched it now. It's too late.
Of, I don't know. I don't know what you'd have to do to think you want to. I've done loads of Ket.
on? Yeah, exactly.
I hate myself.
We're currently on the Asperger's scale.
Yeah.
Of this
yeah.
amount of cat. Surely we can interpret the films as Sandler sees them now.
So you need to put them into like a
Semi-comatose state.
Do you know what, Matt? I actually think that's insulting to people with Asperger's disease.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sorry.
I guess what we're really saying is that Adam Sandler seems to take the piss out of that kind of special needs individual, not us.
Well, most of his characters seem to be in
Special-
some way
special needs.
yeah,
you know.
like mentally disabled.
But it's not like Hot Rod.
What's Hot Rod?
That's really good.
Hot Rod. It's amazing. You've not
Adam
seen
Sandberg.
Yeah.
Oh, where he's got the bike.
Yeah.
The push bike.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And he's obviously a bit gifted, but
Yeah,
I
on a
don't
push
know.
bike,
Yeah.
you can do stunts.
I don't know. It's done in a different way. Also, I'm thinking about Tom Green. He
Oh no, he wasn't.
Freddie got fingered.
Freddie got fingered.
Fringered.
Freddie got fingered.
I hope everyone's loving our Martin's totting up the score bands.
Yeah, we are desperately.
What we haven't done is we haven't gone through the magic of studio recording. We can just cut now the scores. We've just gone straight in with the bands. Yeah, thought we'll do this while Martin's doing the maths. It doesn't matter.
Banserino.
Yeah, Bantosaurus Rex.
Turn up to 11, hopefully.
If you're still with us.
Yeah, you're listening to the Ducking
We've got
Review
them all.
Show.
Awesome.
Right, got the final scores.
This is tense. Hang on, build it up.
Drum roll.
You're just about to go early.
Bringing up the rear, Matt with 107. Sorry, Matt.
That's
third
not
place.
quite a good score.
I thought I'd pulled that back there at the end.
Yeah, but you just took it up the rear.
The winner with 99 points. Lee.
What? So what was Carl's
Carl
score?
got 105. So the final
That was
scores
really close.
were Matt 107, Carl 105, Lee 99.
Yeah!
Wow.
Sucking bitches!
So from top to bottom, there's only 8 points in it.
Yeah,
Mm.
really close. You all kept going really high. Even though you all know how bad Adam Sandler is, you still kept going high.
Wow, I just had this thing of someone might give him a good review.
Yeah, I just keep thinking like critics. I don't know. Maybe I should have more faith in them.
And throughout the whole game, no one undercut his score. Oh no, sorry, Carl went low on the longest yard by 2 points, but every other one, you must have a lot of faith in Adam Sandler.
No, just no faith in the critics. It's the other way around. I just, you know, my scores would be much lower than what they gave. Maybe not. I don't know. Right. Thanks for doing that, Martin. I
My
really
pleasure.
enjoyed that. We should do it again. I think we should get Martin back. Martin's we're all a bit busy. Summer holidays coming up.
Babies and stuff.
Martin's got another baby coming. Oh.
Yeah.
Lee. Well, let's
Yeah.
not go into that. So you
thanks.
could.
Thanks, Duckheads. Thanks for having me.
That sounded like.
I just give you a thumbs up now, like everyone can see it.
We're getting better. We're going to film one day. You can tweet in at duckingpod. You can email us at theduckingpodcast@gmail.com. You can visit us online at theduckingreviewshow.com. And if you like, you don't have to. You can click on a link on there for Patreon, and you can give us money.
Also, if you're on the Ducking Review podcast, check out Martin's Worldly Moments. I've recently put up an article stating why I think 1994 is the greatest film year of all time, and also I did write something else about Adam Sandler. Not that I'm obsessed, but yeah, check that out and let me know what you think.
Yes, and we're going to join in and write some other top years because you're wrong. So we're going to have some of that.
Pulp Fiction. That's all I'm saying.
It is hard to go against that.
Yeah.
Right, you've been listening to the Ducking Review Show.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.